Welcome to Reality Bites Back, your go-to channel for all the fiery drama and jaw-dropping moments from 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. Join us as we dissect the latest episode and spill all the juicy details. Stay tuned, because when it comes to reality TV, we bite back the 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 8. Couples aren't so happy during Episode 8. From alleged hoe phones to an angry father-in-law, what happened during the newest installment of the spin-off? It's Ty's birthday during Episode 8. Patrick and Ty's celebrated the milestone with her father, Carlos, after spending more than 2 years apart. Carlos met his granddaughter, Alice, for the first time during the reunion, which Ty's father called the proudest moment of his life. Unfortunately, the sentiment did not extend to Patrick, as the bodybuilder felt Carlos was ignoring him during the visit. It doesn't seem that time or his beautiful granddaughter has changed any way he feels about me, Patrick said in a confessional alongside his wife. I feel like if I had the opportunity and knew how important it was to get the blessing, I totally would have done it. As the visit progressed, Patrick tried to connect with Carlos over fatherhood, but Ty's father brought up how he kidnapped his daughter when she moved to the United States. While Patrick defended himself by telling Carlos he was unaware that Ty's hadn't informed him of their wedding plans, the patriarch clapped back at Patrick for not being man enough to ask for his blessing to marry her during the 2 or 3 times he visited Brazil before her eventual overseas move. Carlos asked for an apology from the 90 Day Fiancé alums and requested Patrick to ask him for Ty's hand in marriage, despite them already having a child together. If they didn't have the man-to-man talk, Carlos said they would have a big problem. Mahmoud and Nicole have been at odds since Episode 4, and the drama only continued for the 90 Day Fiancé, the other way alums. After spending the night at a hotel, Mahmoud returned to their shared apartment to pick up his items, and another blow-up with Nicole ignited. Mahmoud left the apartment with his suitcase and promised that he wouldn't return this time. Nicole left to look for Mahmoud in the streets of Los Angeles, as she worried for his safety and felt if the roles were reversed, he'd do the same for her. After locating him and demanding he get in the car, Mahmoud was surprised that Nicole went to look for him, believing it meant he still cared about him. The pair returned to her apartment, where Mahmoud asked Nicole for some time alone in her car to cry. While Mahmoud still loved Nicole, he felt she was trying to hurt him and decided to stay for a few days before figuring out his plan. Ashley and Manuel's blow-up from Episode 7 only continued. Ashley was upset with the Ecuador native for comparing their relationship to prison, as Manuel felt Ashley didn't trust him to go anywhere alone. The New York native blamed childhood trauma for her trust issues, but Manuel slammed her excuse, telling her he wasn't the one who caused it and that she should trust him. Ashley's patience was tested again after Manuel left the hotel to meet with his friend Jonathan. Despite Manuel telling Ashley that he didn't want to wake her up and simply had breakfast with him, she was extremely frustrated and announced that she would not be in an unhealthy relationship. Manuel informed Ashley that he needed his space and didn't tell her about the outing because she would have tried to tag along. The fight ended